Hello students, today we are going to start this chapter number 1, computer language. First of all, you should know about why the language is important, why computer language is important. As you know that the language is a medium to express our feelings and views, and we need a language to communicate with each other, either it is English language, Hindi or other language. The language which both the communicators knows, we talk in that language. Similarly, computer also needs a language to communicate with the user or to understand the data and instructions. Here we communicate with each other in our daily life through a language. It is a medium to express our feelings and views. In similar manner, we communicate with the computer in a language that it understands. We need to give instructions to a computer in order to make it work. Why we need instructions? Because we need instructions to order the computer to do some work. A computer needs step-by-step instructions to perform any action. You know that computer can work on the instructions which we had given in a step-by-step manner. The set of instructions that tells the computer what to do is called a program. The set of instructions, whatever you had given to a computer to do some specific task like add, subtract, whatever the instructions you had given to a computer to do some task, that is known as a program. The process of writing program in a computer language is called programming, and that process of writing a program in a computer language, in any computer language, is known as a programming. Each programming language has its own specific rules. As you know that every language has its own specific rules, how to write a program, how to communicate with the computer system, just like English and Hindi also. If you had typed any wrong spelling in English, it meant to be a wrong, and just like in Hindi also. Similarly, computer have also some specific rules to type a program or to communicate or to give the instructions to a computer. The evolution of programming languages had made it easier for programmers to write powerful application program in easy to understand manner. What it does, the programming language has made the user's life easier to write a program or to make a powerful application and to understand it more easily. So we have generations of computer. The programming language has evolved over the years. Each stage of development has made programming languages more user-friendly and powerful. Every stage of the programming language has made the user-friendly and powerful application. Means the users are more able to use or to understand the computer language very easily. The different phases of development of computer languages are known as generations, and we have the 5 computer languages, 5 generations of computer languages. First is machine language, second generation language, assembly language, third generation language, high level language, fourth generation language, very high level language, fifth generation language, artificial intelligence. So here is first generation language, which is a machine language. Machine language is expressed in binary forms, that is zeros and ones, where 0 means off state and 1 means on state. In first generation language, machine language is expressed in binary form. In that first generation, computer only understands 0 and 1, only a binary digits. Computer only understands the binary form. 0 means off state and 1 means on state. It is the only language that a computer understands in the first generation computer. Machine language has the advantage of very high speed and low memory utilization. But machine language has two advantages. Very high speed means it processes in high speed, and it takes low memory utilization. Low memory utilization means, I told you, memory means it allocates space, and in first generation machine language it takes very less memory to store the data. It takes very low memory. However, understanding and learning machine language is a tough and time consuming process, but it has two disadvantages also. To understand and to learn the machine language is very tough because it is in the form of binary digits 0 and 1. So it is very tough to understand and to learn, and it is time consuming process also. When you are typing the data in 0 and 1 form, definitely it will take time. So it is time consuming process also, and the processors also process the data, and it takes few minutes. It is very difficult to write and debug program written in machine language because it is in the form of 0 and 1. So it is very difficult to write and to recall the program. If you had written some mistakes in the program, it is very difficult to debug the program. And it is extremely machine dependent because the language is a machine dependent, because it is not understandable, difficult to understandable for the programmers, but machine only can understand, and it is machine dependent. It is depend on one system to another. That is why machine language is also known as low level language. A machine language program written on one computer may or may not run on another computer because it is machine dependent. That's why the program written in one computer may be vary to another computer due to the very few people opt for a specialization in machine language, and this machine language can be understood by some specialized peoples like a programmers.